Hero.
Jim, this week's unsung hero is Denny Cipollini, who had both of his legs severed in a car accident. For many people, it would be a tragedy, but for Denny, it was a blessing.
36 years old, I've got a new baby on its way within a month, and I felt great. And all of a sudden, within an instant, my life changed. I hit a guardrail on the side of the road that came through the car. It took both of my legs off, literally. One was on the dashboard, the other was on the passenger side. I was bleeding to death. I thought I was going to die, but I made a deal with God. I said, God, please, let me see the birth of my son.
And Denny did see the birth of his son. One leg was saved, but the other was lost.
And they circled the bed. My parents were there, and my wife was there, and they said to me that I would probably never walk again.
But he vowed to fight through it, and he walked again, and then he ran, running 3 marathons. And things were back on track. But then his son began having problems.
Nicholas had neurofibromatosis, and along with that, Tourette syndrome, and a learning disability, Asperger's syndrome. I would be in tears every night. I'd be praying to God to give it to me and let him live a normal life. And his elementary school years were absolutely horrible. I mean, he had no friends. He ate lunch by himself. On a daily basis, when kids would talk to him, they'd call him names like freak and weirdo.
Inspired by his son, Denny began Generation Hope USA, a nonprofit group to help kids overcome their obstacles and reach their potential. He speaks at schools and businesses to tell them his story.
They really, honestly, truly believe in what I'm saying because it is true. They just have to change the way they look at the world and the way they look at themselves.
But then a year later, Denny contracted hepatitis C. The treatments were devastating. He had what he called the worst year of his life. He lost his job, gained 30 pounds, and drifted into depression. But then he came back, facing adversity, stronger than ever, and is training again.
There are no limits to what you can do. But unfortunately, in our society, we are trained to come up with excuses. Disability? No. I was disabled when I was before the accident. What I have now is a gift, and I want to share that with other people. People that are sitting out there on their couch saying, I can't do it. Sure you can. You got to believe in yourself.
An inspirational story, and Denny is continually raising the bar. In just a few weeks, he's going to run in the Philadelphia Triathlon. For wb17 News at 10, I'm Scott Engler.